Okay, good morning, good evening, good afternoon from wherever you're watching from. I am so delighted that I am making this video. Today is 13th of January 2026, and like I promised, I will be doing my best to make sure that even if it is a 10-20 minute video, I will try as much as possible to make it every trading day. Straight to the business of the day. Today, let's quickly go to. All right, I have to shift that so we can see what we really are dealing with here. And currently, I have an entry, buy entry on excuse me, on card JPY. Yes, I have a buy entry on card JPY, and based on my tools, all parameters are actually set for the buy here. Okay, and because of the spread of the broker that I'm using, okay, so that's just this gap that you see from this entry to this place. Now we're having a very small pullback here, but of course I still believe that CAD JPY, let's say hopefully though, it will still continue its bullish ride or its bullish move. Now let's look at it from the 1 hour time frame. Now you see it's been running northward all along. Now maybe we can also look at it from the bigger time frame, let's say the 4 hours. You see it made an up and a pullback, an impulse and a correction, an impulse and a correction, an impulse and a correction, and here it's still continuing. Okay, and I still believe, anyway, all parameters are set for a buy, so that means a continuation in the bullish ride and the bullish move. Okay, so I still believe this is going to continue moving upward. And the second trade I have today is also EUR USD, which is Euro USD. All right, this is it. And since the entry, it's gone down a little bit and did another pullback, didn't break this support it created. I'm actually on a 5 minute time frame, right? Okay, now this, it didn't actually break this, and I was like, okay, still hopeful, and this is what we still have. And it's an intraday trading though, or it's an intraday trade opportunity though, so let's just hope it brings me here or maybe further down. But the everything put together here says the sell, it was a sell, and I was still actually following the sell, like let's go down, selling Euro USD. Okay, all right, so those are the two trades I actually have for now, and I'm very going to be very keen at observing it. Either it hits stop loss or it hits take profit, either of the two. But while we're at it, we can actually as well or quickly look at some other trades or some instruments. So let's look at anyone that is quite near. We could talk about this. Every JPY pair is actually bullish. All right, let's also look at BTC USD. Let's see, it's actually bullish on the bigger time frame too. See, it's only just trying to find a correct and a right fit. Let me do it like I always do it. Okay, I'm gonna take here this high and also this low. Now you see these are the two closest here after this fall here. Okay, now what has price been doing? Try to break out, came back down midpoint, tried and wanted to break out again, came back down, almost break below here, went back again and ranged for several candles in a 4-hour time frame. Okay, and at the end it broke out but still fell back in, and still continued the range. All right, but if you come to the smaller time frame, this is quite. So anyway, that's actually the network. It's one of the things that we always encounter here, issues with the network, and I hope it gets better someday. All right, so I was actually talking about BTC USD, that possibility. Possibility that if all these conditions are set again, might have an entry. Okay, look for a possible and a reliable entry anywhere here, maybe after a pullback though, whichever. Okay, but this is the CAD JPY, and I'm hoping it continues with the bullish ride. Let's look at it from the daily. See, on a daily alone, this is what CAD JPY had done. Almost 65 pips. Almost 65 pips. How about Euro USD? Euro USD is just starting to find its bearing. Seriously, it's just starting to find its bearing. and we will hope that this sells, and if it sells, that would be a good privilege, a good opportunity for, yeah, a good opportunity to to ride with it to the south. South is downward though. Okay, so how about the third one I talked about, BTC USD? See, this is what BTC USD had done today alone. All right, so as an intraday trader, what do I do? Use what I have to get what I want from the, I mean, to get what I want from such market.